Hello there, and welcome back to my lovely little show. Now then, my adoring audience, if you wish to support the show, all you need to do is subscribe and ring the bell, like the video and share it with others, and leave a comment if you are so inclined. Now welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So where was it that we left off? Right, now I remember. Nope. Oh god, this is good. Alright. Quest map. Which power do we need for... There it is. Huh. Alright. Oh. Oh, this is for like the friends. This is their missions and such. Salon. Saloon? Huh. Well, I think for now we will focus on the main thing, which I don't remember what we are. Oh, no, there are side quests on the way. Oh, actually, this is really close. Oh, do I talk?
Will you look at that? Nobody would believe we had a canary come through here.
I'm tracking someone. The Grey Warden who might be in the area.
Ah,
The Grey Warden.
you must mean Blackwall. Good man.
Oh, I think I know this.
When the demons
Look at that hip sway in the background.
When the breach opened.
breach. All I know is things got bad when it opened. The Warden helped stop the demons while we got away. Without him, we would have... We took what we could from the farms, then the bandits came and stole all that. Made Blackwall mad as blazes, like it was the last straw or something. He conscripted the other farmers and headed after them, down the road there. Haven't seen them since.
Blackwall fought off demons for you.
He saved us. Stood, shield out, cutting them down as they came, like nothing we'd ever seen. Said it was his duty, fighting things like that. Didn't ask for pay or nothing, even though wardens can take what they want. Might make some people
Interesting.
nervous, but I say they deserve it, especially after I saw him work.
Know anything about the bandits?
They were just a nuisance, threatening people along the paths for
Yeah,
tolls
makes
and
sense.
such. But this time, they robbed us blind. Guess
Damn.
the hole in the sky or Blackwall fighting demons spooked them. Made them want to stock up and run. Not sure why. Can't exactly run from the sky.
Your friends were conscripted. Did Blackwall force them to go after the bandits?
Oh, he could have. Wardens have that right.
Why do I look so angry all the time?
Trade for saving everyone during blights. Anyway, he didn't force. He rallied. Said
Oh, I never
blights
noticed
and
that
demons
statue
are his
before.
job, but we'd have to learn to fight thieves like that ourselves. Oh, boys didn't argue. We really
Wonder if you
fired
can
them
see
up.
the rift from here.
Not you.
I'm old, and someone had to stay back.
I have to track him down. Any idea where Blackwall is now?
Can't say. They left down the road there, following the bandits. You find him, say thanks again for me. If I were younger, I'd have followed, no question.
Alright, I guess we've got that.
You all right, sir? Of course.
I keep getting that confused. Quest map. Yeah. Alright, the Lone Warden is this way. Got it. I think it's this way. Though honestly, I couldn't be told. Did you hear that? The sound of swords clashing. Might as well. Could come in handy.
This would make a good place to camp.
Alright. I keep doing that. I need to stop. What? There we go. Leisure. What does that mean? I've never seen that symbol before. Party member wanting to talk. Lone Warden.
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
Oh, okay. You seen that? What's that? Okay. Damn it. Oh, it does that thing. Okay. Oh, look, there's a triangle thingy. I claim this land. Dear God, that is so much reading. What was that? A frog? Or something bigger? Hi, it's
Lie there
Blackwall.
and there, no gaps. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall.
Jesus.
Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said ah?
What? Right in my shoulder?
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come. Hold the wall, men. Make them company. I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think.
And the fire's still shooting off. Any more in the tree line? No. Who's that then?
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Yay! How do I keep getting so much blood on me? I'm a mage. Oh wait,
You're no farmer.
time's thinking.
Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Inspiring but fruitless.
Do you have any idea where the other wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the
Said what's up?
Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once.
Maybe they're all
But
dead.
where they disappear too.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
How can you help? Join the Inquisition. Yes.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yes! Alright, we'll take the rogue, you, and you, because I'm a mage. We don't need any more. 2 warriors. God, character record, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't there like 4 classes? So far I have 3 of the 4.
Master Adar of the Inquisition.
Is that my last name? Adar?
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you
This-
from the Fade.
This mask thing is giving me weird vibes.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've
Oh.
heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit.
Well, that's just mean.
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What's your point?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
Yeah.
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
I'm not a pretentious usurper.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Talk about cold.
My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Let him go, I don't care. Kill him. Let him go!
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
To be
By
honest,
the
I
grace
don't
of
care.
Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
Bye.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Remember, kids, always take the moral high ground.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I cannot get
I am
over how
Vivienne,
tall I am in
first
this.
enchanter
Love
of
it.
Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this.
Damn.
It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Investigate.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to who?
To the people of Thedas, of course.
Ah.
We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
A new companion has joined our ranks. And it's deciphering whether to drop us off. Oh, back here. We do have new people to talk to.
Was there something you needed?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
How do you like working with Leliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
I should let you get back to work.
Alright, so I can talk to these people. Alright.
Do you need something?
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Thank you.
Alright. Hang on, I'm messing this up. Alright. Got a little war war table and locate your soldiers. Wait, hang on. And Blackwall has some words for me. What's up?
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
human.
Yes.
It's not surprising. Humans are everywhere. It's expected.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
According to this, Blackwell's still got a quest? Or does he? Alright, yes.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have
That's
time,
what's
I'd
up.
like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher, then? Ferelden?
It's good to make friends among your companions, get them to like you, otherwise, you know, they won't trust you and then me stab you in the back.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
I see.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden.
Yeah, that thing looks like a giant eye. Damn, that's crazy.
The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
Not that there's anything left to discuss. I keep doing that to myself. Why do I keep doing that? It's so wrong. Huh? What's this then? This doesn't seem to want to be told. Very well then, I shall go here. Also, there's this X spot here. Oh, that was it, right. I forget, that's sort of just my room.
You need anything here? Things safe
there someone around here? No, they're inside the building.
I heard the Templars have withdrawn. Seems odd.
That's odd.
I can see them breaking the Chantry's chain, but not running.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Alright. Storm Coast, is that here?
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
My people know a thing or two about magic.
I had heard that magic practiced by the Qunari and Talvashoth was formidable, but I never had the chance to observe it myself. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
Oh, this is a very complicated one. Chaos harms everyone? That sounds like a good one. Oh, this is a tough choice. Justice is all that matters. I'm torn between chaos harms everyone and justice is all that matters. And again, I'm mostly torn. I'll go with this
War
one.
benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Well, that was an illuminating conversation. What's this?
We're not equipped to care for this many refugees, revered mother.
The Maker will provide us with...
What's going on over here?
The Templars must help us close the breach. The Order was founded to fight magic.
We must first convince the Lord Seeker to bring the Templars out of exile.
We've received word from a knight recruit. They gather at Theronfall Redoubt.
It has been vacant for decades. Why go there?
We must approach the Lord Seeker again to get anywhere. We can ask him then.
If we present a plan to seal the breach, the Templars may ally with us.
First, we must prove ourselves a more attractive prospect.
If it's status the Lord Seeker seeks, the Inquisition will approach him after allying with the noblest houses in Orlais.
They'll come with us to Theronfall and demand the Templars' help close the breach.
You believe that will work?
Even the Lord Seeker would find it difficult to ignore so many nobles on his doorstep.
Yes, especially when led by the Herald of Andraste.
If it stops the sky from ripping open, I'm listening.
Rumors you were saved from the fate by Andraste have grown legion among the Templars.
We've done our part to encourage them.
A herald with a few companions may be dismissed, easily set aside. That same herald returning with noble support will be reconsidered, as will the power of the Inquisition.
You want me to present myself as Andraste's herald?
We know what the Lord Seeker thinks, but we also know many Templars believe in you. They may change his mind.
With respect, after his appearance in Val Royeaux, hang what the Lord Seeker thinks.
We do not need the Lord Seeker. We need his Templars, with or without his approval. The breach will not wait for our differences to settle.
Good news. Several noble or legion houses will petition the Templars to help us stop the breach. Lord Abernash will approach you. Sign nothing here.
The Herald of Andraste. Lord Esmerel Abernash, honored to participate. It is not unlike the second dispersal of the reclaimed Dales. Ah, Lady Vivienne, we met at last summer's ball. The Duke introduced us.
Indeed. I could not possibly forget the occasion.
The Lord Seeker is willing to hear our petition about closing the breach. A credit to our alliance with the Inquisition. Care to mark the moment? 10 Orlesian houses walk with you.
It's a shining day to have the best of Orlais in step with the Inquisition. The first of many inspirational and influential partnerships, I hope.
Oh, you're a natural. People will give you anything. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'd divulge what finally got their attention. Rumor will, if you won't.
What do you mean?
The Lord Seeker won't meet us until he greets the Inquisition in person. Quite a surprise after the spat in Val Royeaux.
The Inquisition only asks the Lord Seeker help us close the breach.
Then it's all been arranged by your ambassador. Let the diplomats work their magic if you trust them. Between you and I, the Chantry never took advantage of their Templars. Wiser heads should steer them. Here we are, Theronfall Redoubt.
Oh, it screams, I hate fun and kick puppies, doesn't it?
I should have brought
It
someone
appears
a bit
they've
more
sent someone to greet you.
cultured.
Present well. Everyone is a little tense for my liking.
Lord Seeker changed his mind about us rather quickly. Is he known for that?
Perhaps he thinks you'll rescue him from this sea of petticoats.
Have you looked at the sky, Sir Knight?
Of course, but...
Is your order not sworn to destroy heretical magic?
Yes, but...
And if the Templars seal this breach, action against you shall be required.
Excuse me, Lady...
Countess d'Auvergne.
Countess. Mom. Is it true the Herald of Andraste is here? Is he among your number?
I am. And I greet you on behalf of the Inquisition.
Forgive me. I didn't realize it was you. We're not used to mages here. At least, none who are pleased to see us.
Should I worry?
If Andraste has chosen you as her herald, I am sure she made no mistake.
I present Knight Templar Sir Delrin Baris, second son of Ban Jevrin Baris of Ferelden. Sir Baris, may I be so honored as to present Lord Esmeralda Abanage?
I'm the one who sent word to Cullen. He said the Inquisition works to close this breach in the Vale. I didn't think you'd bring such lofty company.
Paris. Moderate holdings, your family. And the second son?
This promise of status has garnered interest from the Lord Seeker. Beyond sense. The sky burns with magic, but he ignores all calls to action until your friends arrive.
Will the Templars stand with the Inquisition against the breach?
Only if we're allowed to leave and uphold our pledge. The Lord Seeker's actions make no sense. He promised to restore the Order's honor, then marched us here to wait. Templars should know their duty, even when held from it.
A Templar who remembers his responsibilities. I am reassured.
Win over the Lord Seeker, and every able-bodied knight will help the Inquisition seal the breach.
That's why the Inquisition came, Sir Baris.
I'd tell you your chances, but the officers are a mystery lately.
Yeah, no, that
You've
guy's
been asked to
definitely
accept much after that shameful display in Valroyo. Our truth changes on the hour.
Don't keep your betters waiting, Baris. There's important work for those born to it.
The Lord Seeker has a request before you meet him. These are the standards. An honored right, centered on the people, the Maker, and the Order. The Lord Seeker asks that you perform the rite, so he may see the order in which you honor them.
What if I fail?
Well, there's no correct answer. The ritual simply shows watchers who you are and what you value.
Then, my audience, the show has come to an end. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. With that being said, until the next performance.